Yo, what is up you guys? It's Dominator here and I am back with another Pokemon Go video. It is the Holiday 2019 event, which is, in my opinion, one of the more exciting events of the year. It is up there with the Halloween event and the Adventure Week for me. The only issue I have with this event right now is that it's only 1 week, and they usually do it 2 weeks, so it feels very short, especially because they're starting it on Christmas Eve. You know, people usually have plans on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. I don't know about you guys, but I typically do. So it does feel like it's a very shortened event because I'm not really going to be playing that much on these days. And so it's essentially like a 6-day event. I think it's like a 1 day later than 1 day more than 7 days. But yeah, it's going to feel way shorter than it should be, which it would have been cool if it was 2 weeks, but it's whatever. They just try to cram so many events in at once that's why it's probably 1 week. But anyway, I already got a really cool shiny reaction, so I'm going to play that next, and without further ado, I will see you if we get any more shinies. Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you still probably got pretty lucky because...
Yeah, I think I spent like 450 both of them. But, I mean, I cashed in my research and due date, so...
Oh, yes, dude! Let's go! Let's go! I'll still do it on my 5th if I can. Dude, that's huge. This is the account that got the birthday Pikachu from the snapshot. When Niantic does events that reward multi-account users and spoofers, dab. That was Pokedex, by the way. I think it was Pokedex for this account. Last week, and there's not really any movies I want to see, and I don't want to spend $11 on a movie ticket that I probably don't want to see.
Dude, there's a video.
Probably get that shiny. Because people always drive back in the worst spots when you're playing. That sucks.
Is that your 4th one?
Yes.
Rip.
My first full odds since the Easter event ended.
I haven't gotten.
I was so due for one, but why now?
I'm super due for one.
Give me a minute so I can click this Snover, even though the Snover is definitely not going to be shiny because I've never gotten back to back before that are full odds. I've gotten very close, but never back to back. Yep, it just worked 3.
No, I'd make it. It just
work.
work.
Here we go. Hatch my eggs.
Let me click one.
First batch.
Let me click one.
First batch.
Banger.
I can trade you now. 270. Let's see it.
Let me
Wow,
click
I've gotten
pretty good. Let me click connection. It's gonna be shiny. You're welcome.
Cool. Thanks.
No problem.
Bro, that is absolutely the worst thing I want. I know, man.
Dude, I want that. I still don't have a buddy.
I need to click the Snover too. Can you park here? My little's not in range of the Snover.
I'm not in range of the Snover.
Stantler, man. I'll take it.
You're gonna have to shiny Stantler. I'm gonna be like, bruh.
Same. I'll take it.
Yeah, but it's not Pichu. I think out of all the hatch exclusives, you get the one that's not.
Oh, dude, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
It's Greg,
let's go.
dude. It's Greg.
Honestly, one of the better Sandshrews.
That's better than, out of the 4 that have hatched, that's better than all of them.
Dude, that took 3 since my last Alolan. That's
that Grimer?
Yeah. And then I'll add that baby too. I'm not adding Stantler because Stantler I have.
Gotta be honest, I'm so glad I haven't had one of those. Banger.
Is this
Banger.
boosted, bro?
Banger.
What the heck?
Banger. I think it is. I've hatched a bunch of them boosted events. Took me 1,600.
Now it's coming back with a vengeance, but for me.
Yeah, dude, I'm surprised they haven't gotten any post.
Oh, yes, dude, let's go. Let's go, bro. Yes, dude.
Straight, man.
Oh my gosh, now I have to censor more out.
Oh, my bad.
Oh my gosh, Adam, shut up. It's okay. Dude, it female one too. It's so bad, I don't care. Let's go. Now I need to check this. Oh, I'm so glad I got something I needed, especially Pikachu, because Snover actually spawns post-event.
That's true.
That took 160. I was literally complaining. I'm like, why can't I ever get lucky? And now I got lucky. So
You're telling me that Pikachu with the beanie doesn't spawn during the non-Christmas event?
I'm gonna tell you that.
Wow.
Oh my gosh! Yes! Yes! Yes, dude! I finally got one. I'm not doing any more Alolan Raichu raids unless I absolutely have to burn a pass. This took over 200 Raichu raids. I don't know exactly how many it took, but I stopped catching them on my little ever since I got the perfect one. And wow. It's not even bad either. Like it's not the greatest, but I'll take it. Yeah, I've been running from them on my little because I didn't need them anymore. So originally what I would do is I would catch them on my little, trade them over, try to get a perfect, so all those counted. But then I stopped catching them. Like I have 171 seen, and that's not including the, I don't know how many plus, how many did I've probably done 40 plus on my little that I've ran from. Like I've been doing this for so long. Like obviously there's the ones that I got from evolution, from like shiny evolutions and decks, but I don't evolve to that many of them. Like that would probably be 20. It's probably around 200. I don't know if it's over 200, but it's probably around 200. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just got that. That's nuts. Is the Sneasel gonna be shiny on my little? Nope. All right. Wow, that was like a last minute raid too, and I just got the shiny. Wow, and now I'm getting notified for other raids, so wow, if I get any more shinies, oh, that was so well due. I will definitely see you then. Oh, I just got shiny, no way! Let's go, I wasn't even looking, I was trying to get it on my little. No way! Let's go! I completed it! This is what I wanted! Oh my gosh. Collecting these Pikachus has become so hard. Wow, I looked down, I saw the sparkles, no way. Oh, I just got out too. Oh my gosh, I was like at odds on this thing. Wow, this is maybe good for PvP. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Raichu is a terrible Pokemon anyway. But, wow, I got it. I'm just like, oh yeah, I didn't get the Pikachu. Oh man, I need to get that. Oh, and then I'm like, look down and it's shiny. I'm like, wait. Alright, oh my gosh, no way. We got it completed. Now I just need my other one to get kicked out. My other one's female, so I'll probably evolve that one. Because I'm not a huge fan of the female Pikachu. But the female Raichu's fine, because it's not as weird looking. Like it's just a notch out of its tail when the female Pikachu, like its tail looks like a butt. Like I know it's supposed to be a heart, but it's just kind of weird. But yeah, shiny Pikachu. I'm so happy. Now I'm gonna play for a little bit. I'm really due for a shiny Snover, so hopefully I could get a shiny Snover soon. So if I get any more shinies, this is the last day of the event, by the way. Like it ends at midnight tonight for us. Yeah, so if I get any more shinies, I will definitely see you then. Okay guys, the holiday event of 2019 is officially over, and actually with it comes the brand new event, because, you know, we gotta have an event every single minute of this game's existence. But, going back, we did pretty darn good. Let's go shiny. The Mudkip you see is a trade from Community Weekend. First of all, I hate how common shiny Sneasel is. Look at this crap. And my little still has one on its account. But, yeah, so starting off, I'm going to go into, this is my 4th little account. I actually have 5 accounts. I set up, I think 3 other accounts. I set up 3 other accounts for, the Ash Hat Pikachu snapshot because I really hate that Niantic does this. They do like limited time exclusive shinies that really, it favors spoofers and favors multi-account users, and I actually hate that. The reason why it favors multi-account users for the snapshot, for example, is you only got 5 encounters a day for 2 days. But when you have multiple accounts, you get more than 5 encounters a day. So I tried that, didn't get lucky, but this account ended up getting a shiny Pikachu during that Go Snapshot birthday thing they did, which was pretty lucky. I'd rather have Ash Hat because that's my 3rd birthday Pikachu. Anyway, I really disagree with how Niantic is doing these events. Starting, I think it was the Halloween event they started. Like, they've always done this with the Pichus, with the hats. Those are fine because they usually get recycled, they come back. When they do limited time exclusive shinies that are hatch and raid exclusive, is the biggest cash grab. It's like, Niantic is like the greediest company I know that's like not EA. The reason why I say it's not EA is because I don't really play games by EA, so I'm not really affected by how greedy they are. But Niantic is like the greediest company of a game that I have played. So it's really sad, but it's reality. So they do it where you have to do raids to get in this case, it's the shiny Stantler. Luckily for me, I got the shiny Stantler. But on top of that, they had the hatch exclusive Pichu, which, I mean, that one made sense. But now they have this new event where you have to hatch shiny Wurmple or do raids for shiny Raticate and Wobbuffet. And it's like, stop. Stop that. Like, stop adding hats to Pokemon and making them limited time because, like, the RNG of eggs is terrible. Like, you don't hatch what you want. You don't get the right eggs ever. And you have to pay for more. It really sucks for that. But anyway, that's my rant. Going on with the results, we got really lucky with shiny Stantler. That was the first shiny I got on my 4th account. It's, it's gonna cost a lot of dust to trade this. I don't even think I have enough dust to trade it over yet. I need to get a shiny Stantler on my main first. I'll probably do that. I believe Stantler nests and is still boosted odds because it has a special task now. So if we get lucky and get a Stantler nest, I should be fine with that. It's like, I think it's gonna be like, I'm trying to compare, probably on, like, I want to say it's gonna be like Sneasel, Onix, and Scyther, but those things get events for them all the time, and they're just not common. They're not rare shinies at all. But anyway, we got the shiny Stantler, which is cool. I'm not worried about getting a regular one that doesn't have the bells shiny. Like, that'll happen, so I'll wait to trade that over. That's why I wanted to sign into this account to view it so you guys can see it. Then we got the shiny Baneri, which was the first thing my main got this event, which is kind of funny because I was pretty due for a Baneri. I just didn't really want to get it during this event. I think this whole event I had seen probably 3 or 4 Baneris, and the first one or second one was first one. I think the first one was shiny. So, yay, I guess. Then we hatched the shiny Alolan Sandshrew. This guy's so sweet. I'm glad to finally get an Alolan out of the way. I don't get any Alolans. I got completely shafted during the Alolan event. I didn't get a single Geodude or a single Diglett wild, and I'm over 800 on both of those. And I only got Executor. And eventually I ended up getting the Rattata line, but it was essentially just Rattata and Executor that I had. So, and then I eventually got Grimer from the hatches, and then I hatched a duplicate Grimer, and it's like I could have hatched literally anything else, and it would have worked. But we finally hatched a shiny Sandshrew, so I'm happy about this. Also, they have Alolan Vulpix and Tasks, so I'm going to try for those. Hopefully get an Alolan Vulpix, because that one's really cool, too. Sneasel, we'll talk about Sneasel later. We got Pikachu. This guy needs to be healed. I am so glad. I not only got one Pikachu, but I got 2, so the other one is up here. That's so cool. I love collecting the Pikachu with the hats, especially when they spawn. I'm gonna be honest though, I liked what they used to do before. Before, when they first started releasing shiny Pikachus with hats, they would do like a 2-day event, like a 48-hour event, and Pikachu would be spawning absolutely everywhere. It'd be like the craziest thing. Like with one account, I got over 600 Pikachu checks in like a day. That's how nuts it was, and I really want them to go back to that because it really separates like the hardcore grinders from the people that, you know, just get lucky and stuff. Because like when Pikachu doesn't spawn that much, even when you're going hardcore, you don't get Pikachu because it's not spawning enough. You'll get a few hundred encounters, and you just essentially gotta get lucky. I got pretty lucky with it this time. First one took like 160, which was really lucky, and the second one took just over odds. It was like 470 or something like that, I think. So really happy with that. On top of that, we also got a Alolan Raichu finally. Now this took me over 200, approximately 200. I don't know if it was actually over, approximately 200 Alolan Raichu raids since it could be shiny. And the reason why I'm estimating that is because my deck says 170. You gotta factor out the ones I've gotten from evolutions, like all my Luckies and shiny Pikachus that I have evolved to get to Raichu. And you have to also take into account my Little. So my Little has added a whole lot more, but then I stopped catching them on my Little ever since I got the Perfect, which was pretty early on. And there's probably a ton on my Little that I didn't trade over, so those don't count toward the deck. So I feel like it's got to be over 200. This thing took forever to make, and forever to get, not make. I didn't make this Pokemon. But yeah, we finally got it. I'm probably never going to do an Alolan Raichu raid again because I have the Lucky, the Shiny, and the Perfect now. Who would have thought the Shiny would have been way harder to get than the Perfect? Moving on, we hatched a 5th Shiny Magby on my Little account. This one's female. I think the female ones are more rare. I'm not entirely sure for the babies. It could be 50-50 for Magby. I think it's only like that for like Cleffa and Igglybuff and Togepi, but I'm not 100% sure. But a 5th Shiny Magby, that's kind of cool. This could be good trade fodder if I'm trying to collect shiny Pikachus, because I want to get all the shiny Pikachus with the hats, maybe even Pichu, if someone's willing for that. But that'd be pretty cool, because I don't have a single shiny Pichu with the hat. Moving on, we got shiny Snorunt. This is my 4th shiny Snorunt. I got my 3rd one to complete the evolution line in the evolution event, which was so exciting. And I'm happy with this one. This one's cool because, you know, it took me 1,300. Let's see. No, it didn't take me 1,300. It took me like 900 for my first Snorunt, then like 500 for the second, and then over 1,000 for the third. So I was due for a few, and I'm glad I got another one. That being said, I didn't get a single Snover this event. We're over 700 on Snover. So, I mean, that one's not as bad. I'm glad I got the Pikachu instead, because of the fact that the Pikachu is limited time. Snover, we get Snover spawns pretty commonly in sunny weather because we live in a grass biome and it's a grass type. So, like, so happy about that. Also, they have tasks for Snover. Like, they'll probably do more events for Snover. I'm counting on it. It'll happen. I'm not too worried about that. And then, let's talk about the shiny Sneasels. So, this event alone, I believe it starts here. We managed to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... 8, 9, 10, 11 shiny Sneasel this event. I absolutely hate what they do with some shinies. They, for some reason, they don't understand how to make things balanced in terms of rarity. So what they did is they had the evolution event and they released shiny Burmy. Now, shiny Burmy is effectively a 7 stage because if you want to collect every single form, you need 2 of each cloak for Burmy and Wormadam. So that's 6, and then you also need 1 for Mothim. So that's 7. That's a 7 stage that doesn't nest, has only gotten 1 event, doesn't spawn that much, and is full odds. Now, let's look at Sneasel, where Sneasel originally was pretty rare of a Pokemon, and they have a 1 in 50 shiny chance, which is pretty common. But it nests, 1 in 50 chance, it nests, and it has had, I think, like 4 or 5 events since the shiny has been released. And this one, it was spawning the most. And it was like, any day you went out to shiny hunt, you would almost be guaranteed a shiny Sneasel. That's how common they were. I don't understand their thought process. And, like, I could go on all day. You know, Lunatone and Solrock, they're regionals. In my opinion, I don't think any regionals should be full odds because if you're traveling to that region, you want to have a solid shot at getting it. But at least if you go to, like, say, Europe for Mr. Mime, you still have a decent shot at Mr. Mime because it spawns a lot. If you come to America, we have a lot of Tauros. You'll have a decent shot at Tauros. So that's a little better. But Lunatone and Solrock, since the first initial event where the shiny was released, and we got Solrock, I have probably seen 20 Solrocks since then. Like, and it's the daytime exclusive. Like, we don't get Solrock spawns. It's full odds, and it's a limited time regional. It'll swap to Lunatone again. So, they just don't really understand how to balance shinies. But that's my rant for today. I've had a few rants about Niantic. But anyway, let's get right into this. We're going to evolve this Pikachu into the Raichu. We got the female one as I don't know if it's better IVs. It's pretty bad, but honestly, at the end of the day, it's a Raichu and a Pikachu, and they're pretty bad Pokemon anyway. And I like the male Pikachu more than the female Pikachu, and the female Raichu isn't that bad. It's not that much different. So we're gonna evolve to the Raichu. There we go. Shiny Raichu with a hat. It's been so long since I've seen a shiny Raichu with a hat evolution like this. So that's really cool. I'm really excited about that. I'm excited we got the Stantler. We'll trade that over eventually. Hopefully we get a shiny Stantler soon. But for now, that is going to be it for this episode. I'm going to start grinding out maybe eggs. I'm going to try to find out if Wobbuffet nests with the hat on it, because I'd rather do that than get the Wobbuffet raids, because I'd rather focus my raid passes on Raticate, because that thing can't nest and doesn't spawn that commonly. When Wobbuffet, it nests. I know Wobbuffet nests. They could have removed it. They could have kept it. I think they kept it. It might not. It could be the Stantler thing. During the holiday event, the Stantler nested and also had the bells wild, which was pretty cool. So we didn't get a Stantler nest. I only saw one wild Stantler, but at least that chance was there for other people, which was cool. So I hope they did that with Wobbuffet. Wurmple, I don't think Wurmple's gonna happen. I have terrible egg RNG all the time, and it sucks. But yeah, that is gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Be sure to join the domination, and I will see you in the next video.